Welcome to Local Music Now with our very special guests, Motel Black.
Dear help me, I'm a godless soul. I don't speak the truth, I don't self-control. I can sing like you wanna hear. If I were less attractive, I would disappear like praying around. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. I don't think that I was born too late. I thought it did if I was your 60s dead. Yesterday I was born happy if I do what girls like it on me there. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. Educated in the public zones, and when I finished the bail, well then I moved right home. Fell back in with a Southern girl, and she broke my heart and gave a terrible hell. I could tell I was nearly dead. Well, I can't see, but I ain't myself. Right to hell, now I'm living clean. I gotta let every woman wanna be a man. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing. water into wine. They'll still a loser. Yes, so forever down. 'Cause our bodies hold my soul. Tell me what's the difference, rock and roll? Yeah, pathetic preacher, please, I'm ready for submissive control.
Skinny pain, no, so to me, things ever
with Motel Black. Would everyone introduce themselves to our audience, please?
Hi, I'm Brian.
I'm Ryan.
Marcos. I'm Sean.
Okay, thank you. One of the first things that I like to ask is if you could tell us how you came up with the band name.
Yeah. So we've bounced that around a lot. We've had some really terrible names. We actually, when we first started playing many years ago under the name Motel Black, technically this is a completely different band, but Motel Black is actually, I'm a super nerd, so I love the X-Files almost more than anything.
Anything in the world?
Except for maybe Star Trek The Next Generation, the best one.
Oh my god.
So Motel Black is actually it's a reference from an episode of The X-Files.
Okay.
There's,
Season 2.
Season 2, you're absolutely
It's
correct.
my jam. Yeah.
He's
Yep.
in what episode?
Aubrey.
Yeah, they were gonna
Oh my
meet. They were
gosh.
gonna meet at the Motel Black.
Yes. You were
Scully
oh.
says, yeah,
See,
absolutely.
I didn't even know that everyone knew this, but yeah,
Wow.
so this is why it works. Yeah.
We're all secretly X-Files geeks.
That's
Apparently.
great. So, did you think that your music could be a soundtrack to that particular episode? Do you ever think about that, like the ambiance of your music?
No, I don't think there was ever
Okay.
that sort of thought put into it. I think it was a phrase that I liked a lot, and I
you
think we
go.
all sort of latched onto it. So.
Right.
I mean,
so, yeah,
I think we'd be fans of that music though.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, for
yeah. Because
sure.
I was picturing it in my mind. You know that could be a thing.
Our
would
next
be
record is
amazing.
actually like us playing along to that episode, kind of like Pink Floyd, Wizard of Oz. You know,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
syncs
Cool.
up. Yeah.
So, how'd y'all meet?
Yeah, so
that's a-
Ryan and I met via Craigslist.
Yeah.
I don't know, a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were in our 20s.
Yep. Yeah.
Looking for a room, was it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think if a child was born, they would be in 6th grade by now. I think that's
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah.
Oh no, and I was gonna say, so like he and I, so these guys were playing together for a while, and then I actually went and saw them play like with a different rhythm section, like a long time ago, and I was like, damn, I want to play with these guys. They're really good. And they I started jamming with I think Brian or Ryan emailed me a few months later like, hey, we're looking for some new people to play with, and they originally asked me to play guitar with them, so I'm a guitar player, and I met up with them. I was like, you guys have a really awesome thing going. You don't need a third guitar player. Why don't I just figure out drums and
Wow.
go from there?
We're all guitar players.
Yeah, but my jaw just I was just that's what I want to do. I want to play with these guys. And then Marcos and I actually met because we worked together. It became friends almost instantly, and we played in separate bands, and we actually played as a three-piece, Ryan, Brian, and I, for about before he was in the band, probably 6 months. And we're like, okay, we need a bass player. Ryan was playing bass for a while. We're like, this makes no sense. So I was like, dude, are you cool with switching to bass? You want to
I
come
told you.
jam?
Yeah, I told you I'm down to play bass.
Because he's also a guitar player.
Yeah.
I played bass in my first ever band. I played in this 90s punk band thing.
Me too. And that was mine.
Yeah, it was great, and I loved the bass then, but it was mostly this
Of course,
fast-picking
yeah.
stuff. And then I switched to the guitar and never gave bass another thought really.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then when I started playing with these guys, it was just relearning and actually
Stepping it up.
stepping it up
Yeah.
and seeing the differences, actually making it a rhythm section and not just making it a another lower tuned guitar.
Yeah.
But-
He also made us focus because the three of us spent almost a year in a basement, not playing a single show, just recording and writing songs. And he's like, all right, let's 25 songs is enough. Let's cut
Yeah.
some of these out. And
But that's
so,
fun
all
because when you
gems.
get busy with gigs, the songwriting process sometimes just takes a back seat because you just don't have time. you know?
Exactly.
That's exactly it.
Yes.
Yeah, we've done a complete 180 this year. We've played a lot of shows, and we haven't been writing as much as we usually do.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to getting back to that, hopefully this winter.
So who, may I ask, is the songwriter, or do all of you contribute songs?
Mostly me.
Most of you. Okay, all right.
He'll come in with a chord structure, lyrics, and then we flesh it out together.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you said you've been playing out a lot. Just a question I like to ask every band. What has been your most wildest show to date It can be anything from, for example, one time we had booked a gig. We walked in and it ended up being a biker bar, which was a surprise to us. So have you had any quirky gigs that are funny to you?
I wish we had something like that.
I don't know. I mean, the only weird things, little weird things happen. I don't say there's been a wild gig. Maybe we're just
There's a lot of memorable gigs.
Yeah.
Either just playing to pretty much nobody.
Ryan's a magnet for weirdos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's something about him wailing on the guitar that'll grab somebody from the audience, usually an older gentleman who really likes guitar, and he sees Ryan, he's like, yes, and he starts playing with him. And it's there.
Yeah.
And
Instant air guitar.
Amazing.
I don't know what it is. There's something about the classic rock super fan who's out of his mind. That's just that guy.
He just latches on to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have a couple of those, a couple of those fans. But yeah, no, it's just kind of small little things like that. We haven't had any of those things where we walk in and
That's good. That's
it's
good.
whatever. It's there's no floor. We have to play in a pit in a well that someone dug in their own basement. This was a surprise.
Put the lotion on.
Yeah, we don't get those kinds of weird.
Somebody's
That's good.
graduation party, and Brian starts talking about retirement funds.
401k plans.
401k.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
That actually did happen.
There's a time my mom came to the Cantab Lounge and then heckled us the whole time. That was a good time.
Yeah.
And then the last time we played without Sean and we had corporate sponsorship, which was extremely uncomfortable and weird. I think that was the most memorable show. That's really just coming to me right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
So
it was strange for us.
I'm
And also
I'm
we didn't
sure.
have Sean. So.
Oh, yeah. You were missed.
I was on vacation,
Yeah,
Sometimes
so nice.
drummers need a break.
Oh. I know all about that.
It's all that drumming. He's like, I need a break.
Tired, man.
So, if you could play with anyone, living or gone to the above, dream gig,
Opening for somebody or
Yeah.
or- okay.
who? And it's an individual question. Everybody gets to go with this. Who would it be? You get 30 minutes.
Go for
30
it.
minutes?
One band. Yep. You get to
30 minutes.
open.
Oh. I was
Okay,
we
it's
have
30 minutes to think about.
No, no, no,
I was like,
no.
Ryan, let's go to the car.
We don't have that kind of time.
Where are you at?
Neil Young and Crazy Horse, probably for me.
Yeah. Interesting. I wouldn't say no to that. I would. Magnolia Electric Company.
Yeah. God damn.
I would. Yeah. If that could be. If that could
Okay.
come back, sure.
For me, it'd be Sonic Youth, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Also probably impossible to happen now, unfortunately, but, we can...
I saw Thurston Moore at your alma mater, at Mass Art.
Oh, that's right.
wow.
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
Yeah, it was crazy, amazing experience.
He is so tall. He's even more tall in
very
person.
tall, yeah.
I was eating at Jacob Wurst one time before going to see them, and he walked by the table, and I'd dropped my bratwurst. I'm like, oh my god, he's enormous.
Holy
I was like,
bratwurst!
I couldn't even I think my voice cracked. I was such a fanboy. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah.
But they were amazing. I love them.
I would love. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the flow. I would love to have a soundbite of just you saying, "I dropped my bratwurst"
Yeah.
and said, "Oh
I
my
know.
god, he's enormous." I just want that audio isolated.
We
so
should cut
I
this
think-
out of the interview.
No.
No, this is gold.
Ghost.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be your meme. Holy bratwurst.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who do you want to open for? Ghost.
I mean, living or dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it was literally anybody, Elliott Smith, I would have.
Wow.
But
Did you see the Elliott Smith film?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. He's like, you kidding me?
Super fan.
Yeah.
but-
I just went to see it, and the director was there at Coolidge Corner. Yeah, and he gave a little interview and talked about the film. It was great. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Kat and I cried. My bass player, we cried. I'm not gonna lie.
Surprised, yeah.
It was sad, you know.
In lieu for that, in absence of that one, I would probably say Quasi, and that's mildly possible and realistic. You guys know Quasi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Well, once Janet gets back on her feet.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What is your biggest turn off when you go into a venue and you're, ready to play. What is the thing that irks you the most?
I would probably when like the people who work there are just not cool to you at all. Like they're very standoffish. That's definitely a turn off. It's like instantly just sets a vibe, and it's like I think all of us kind of, you know, are sort of tune into that. We're like, all right, well, this is how this is gonna go, you know. So that's a turn off. Like, you know, you're there to like share a common experience.
Yeah.
I guess that sounds kind of corny, but
No.
you know, it's like, you know, it sets a precedent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So tell us what you're working on. Tell our audience where they can listen to your music, and you know what's in the future for Motel Black.
We are working on a record that we're recording at our practice space. I think it's like 9 songs. I can't remember exactly, but that's the next venture, and then a couple of shows, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's really it. And like we're looking forward to writing new songs, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah. No. Tell us where we can find your music.
Oh, right.
Spotify, the obvious one. Bandcamp, motelblack.bandcamp.com. Also, our website that Marcos put together has like so if you go to just motel.black, put that in your browser, it'll take you right to our site, and it has like our live dates, our music video for Culture Shock that he did.
Yes.
And
all social media stuff.
It links to all their social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming by and playing for us.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having
All
us.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next time for Local Music Now.